I had a career-ending injury when I was 22. I blew out my groin lifting a ballerina, literally on stage, and I lifted and it went pop, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, so much for that career.
Wow.
So it was very short. But so after that, I'm like, I don't know what am I supposed to do now, right? I'm 22, and I'm like, I don't have any real, education or whatever. So I moved out to Los Angeles to become a movie star, because I figured, well, if I can't dance, at least I can act, because that doesn't take any talent. I'm like, oh, come on, anybody can do it. No, not realizing that actually it's really hard. Hollywood was underwhelmed by my performance. Let's just put it that way, okay? So I wasn't getting any work. And there was this one specific job that I was up for, and I was like perfect for the part. It involved like singing and dancing and entertaining. And I could still do a little bit, move around a little bit.
Of course.
And so I was like perfect. And then so I nailed the audition. The producer loved me. I'm like, yeah, I got this. And then I got a call a couple of days later, and they said, well, we decided to go another way. And I'm like, why do you never go my way?
Right.
But that was it. When I heard that, I just said, I'm done. That was the moment that I said, I'm done, and I'm out of here. And that was the moment that I said, I'm going to take my own life. Thank goodness I didn't have a gun or anything like that. I didn't have a weapon of any kind. I was going to actually put my car in a garage and just, turn it on, and there you go. Now, this was, of course, before the internet. I must have seen it on a movie somewhere or read it somewhere that, that's how you do it. But what was funny, and thank goodness, ironic, is that I actually was living in an apartment building that only had those open car bays. So I didn't have a garage. So I said, I'm going to get in my car and drive around North Hollywood, California, which is where I was living, to find an open garage to pull my car in. And I actually did, believe it or not. I found an open garage that I could have just pulled my car in. And what happened was, at that moment when I was going to do that deed, which of course there's no coming back from, in the corner of the garage, I saw a child's bicycle. And I said, Noah, you can't do this. You can't asphyxiate yourself in a place that has a family. There's a child there. This is going to traumatize them for the rest of their lives, possibly. It was like a message that I took, a message from God, the universe, that says, you can't do this. So I just pulled away, and that was the last time that I contemplated suicide. And so that, again, I share that story not to be overly dramatic or something, but I really do want people to realize that if it hadn't been for that child's bicycle, I probably wouldn't be here right now. So I do want people to realize that there's hope. And that was the thing, Steve, and I want people to realize this. I felt so alone. Yeah. That was the thing that got me to that point. I felt totally alone. I didn't have anyone to talk to. I wasn't talking to my family. I really didn't have any friends, didn't have a girlfriend. So that's what I want people to realize, is just reach out. But you have to take that step. You have to ask for help. And that, for many people, is or can be the hardest thing to do.